Hello, good morning students. Here we are now with English. The second lesson, unit number 2, I think, tsunami. Okay. Okay, tsunami. See, after the poem, The Ant and the Cricket, tsunami is a lesson, is a factual documentary that is given to you, and this documentary depends on an incident that took place, that was a tsunami. What is a tsunami? Tsunami is like a natural calamity which is like a flood, but this flood occurs on the ocean. Now how? See, sometimes as you have heard about the earthquakes, there are earthquakes on the land. The same way, sometimes the earthquake takes place on the ocean floor. Inside the ocean floor, when the earthquake takes place, the water goes up with the trembling, goes up, and the water is thrown up. When the whole water is thrown up of that place, of such a great area, that vacant area attracts the water from the seashore, and the water goes back in the recedes back in the seashore. Then suddenly the water which is thrown up by the earthquake comes down and sets on this water. Now this receding water, as it sits high with force on this water, it turns into a big wave, and this water goes on traveling to the seashore in the form of big waves of 50 feet, 60 feet, 70 feet even, and that is called as tsunami, the flood on the seashore. So it is a story placed on the incident that was 26th December 2004. Now a tsunami took place and hit to the Indian islands Andaman and Nicobar, and this and hit some part of Thailand also. So this is a story about the Andaman Nicobar islands, and this is a factual documentary. There are 3 stories, parts 1, 2 and 2. In parts 1, see, part 1 I will tell you, read it, go through it. Part 2 and 3 you have to read yourself and ask me the problems, then I will solve your problems. See, there are the stories of 2 girls, young girl, one is 13 year, another is 11 year old. So the first girl, that is Meghna, who was swept away with her whole family, and she was floating on the water, ocean water, for nearly for 2 days. 11 times the relief helicopters came over the sea to find her, or to find the people over there, but they could not find her. She saw the relief helicopter 11 times, but the relief helicopters could not find her and see her. And afterward, after 2 days, the floating door took her to the seashore, and she was found walking on the seashore. Then the second one is the Almaz, is the girl, and whose father, grandfather are swept away, whose mother and grandmother were hanging on the coconut tree. That was the force of the tsunami. Such a big forceful tsunami was hit the Thailand and part of Andaman and Nicobar. So this is a story. I will read few lines what happens with Meghna actually. See, 13-year-old Meghna was swept away along with her parents and 77 other people. She spent 2 days floating in the sea, holding on to a wooden door. 11 times she saw relief helicopters overhead, but they did not see her. She was brought to the shore by a wave, and she was found walking on the seashore in a daze. So what actually happens during this tsunami, these stories are depicted over here. Dear students, read the second part and read the third part. I am sending you the summary so that you can understand the lesson, but till you don't read it, you will never understand it. I can explain it 10 times, I can explain it, elaborate it in a more great way. This few lines only, again I can go on in the grammar and tell you the details, but that won't benefit you till you don't read yourself, till you don't try yourself. I can teach you, I can give you, and I can help you. It is you who have to learn, and that is why you read it, till you don't ask me the problems, I won't be able to guide you perfectly. So it is better to you read the second and third part. First part I have explained already. You read the second and third part, okay, and you write your views and summary on it. Now I am sending this video. Thank you.